All right. Here are the TOS. Okay. So there's some important things they've added to this. And this is actually pretty fucking crazy, right? Discord is actually kind of getting power hungry here. So first of all, you now are bound to arbitration. You at least are trying to bind everybody who has a dispute with Discord to arbitration. So essentially to settle out of court in California through the FAA, the U.S. Federal Arbitration Act, right? And agreeing to arbitration under the American Arbitration Association, and and also limiting what documents you can submit. So saying that arbitration is solely based on documents you submit to Discord. Also, they're saying that they prevent mass filings, so preventing a lot of people filing cases, and also preventing, class actions. So mass action and class action. So right here saying you agree that you may bring claims against the other only in your individual capacity and not as a class member. By the way, this will probably be ruled illegal. The court will probably be ruled this illegal. So Discord is trying to do something that's probably not illegal. And once again, this is something where I said companies will try to put shit in their terms of service that is very fucking suspect and very questionable. And putting in here that you cannot be a member of a class is probably not going to fly. Because if this was a term, then everybody would put it in every contract to get out of class actions, right? Everybody would put this in a contract, right?
Right.
So I think this would get thrown out in 2 seconds. I don't know what they're thinking here and what their lawyer's smoking, right? You might win on the arbitration stuff, but although actually arbitration is increasingly getting thrown out in TOS like this, because you're not really agreeing to it, you're just like accepting it. So courts are treating TOS a little bit differently than contracts, formal contracts. So even with the arbitration, it's kind of suspect, but the class waiver will probably be thrown out. But that's in the new terms of service. And just so you guys know, this is the type of shit you're accepting. And once again, it's like, oh, you want to use it? Well, you just accept it, right? It's adherence. So.
And all of these social media companies are putting stuff like that in there. It's like a tower defense game. They're just putting as much BS in front of you and them as they feasibly can when it comes to court. So that way they feel more confident in stripping you of your God-given rights.
And even if it's not legal, the problem is now you've got to fight it because they're going to raise it as a defense, and now you've got to beat it. So it's going to be a problem.